everyone, I'm back again to do another video. I'm sorry that this occasion is obviously very different from other videos, but I am in the process of moving a lot of things around my books, and I'm tired and I don't want to have to set up my tripod because I have to put my tripod on my chair for it to be the height that I want it because it's quite a short one, and yeah, so it's a lot of effort, and I know this video is really late, so I just thought I'd film it like this, get it up and done, and you're just going to have to put up with it. You can kind of see my bookcase. It's a bit of a mess, but you know. Today is going to be my March 2014 wrap-up video, like I said. Sorry this is late, but yeah. I read 6 books in the month of March, which I think was pretty darn good, and I loved pretty much all of them, so I'm going to get started. Yeah, the first book I read in March was Across the Universe by Bethixt, or Revis. I'm not really sure, I think it's Revis. I got this for Christmas and I absolutely adored it. It was absolutely fantastic. I couldn't put it down, seriously. It was addictive, and the world building and just everything to do with it on this ship, Godspeed, was absolutely fantastic. And the whole premise behind the whole thing was just really, really awesome, and the writing was beautiful, and I really, really loved this book. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars, and I can't wait to read the next one in the series. I really can't. And then I read an advanced reader's copy that I had, but I actually got rid of it. I gave it to a friend. I read Heartbeat by Elizabeth Scott, so I shall put a photo on the screen. This book was interesting. It's about a girl whose mum dies and is getting kept alive on life support for the baby that's growing inside her. And her stepdad is the one that's keeping the mum alive because of the baby. And the whole book sort of focuses around this, and basically the girl's angst, and she was a really stroppy and moody girl. I understand that she's lost her mother, but she treated her stepfather like absolute crap. I'm sorry. That's what frustrated me a lot. She acted very immature and really stupid around him, when really, can you blame him for wanting to keep alive his son as well, so he doesn't have to lose his son and his wife? I mean, she used to love her dad, her stepdad, before her mum died, but since then she hated him. I like the main love interest in the book. He was really cool. I loved him. There wasn't a whole lot of depth to him or to the main character, but I enjoyed the book. It just wasn't fantastic, and it didn't wow me like I was hoping it would be, but I gave it 3.5 stars, I think, and I may or may not pick it up in the final copy, but to be honest, I'm not entirely sure. I also have a review of Heartbeat up on my blog. If you would like to check it out, I'll leave the link down below. And then I picked up Cross My Heart and Hope to Spy by Ali Carter. This is the second book in the Gallagher Girls series. I think there are six books, I think. I really, really enjoyed this. I loved getting back into this whole boarding school for spies. It was really fantastic. I remember reading the first book in this series. It was sometime near the end of 2012. I really loved it. I'm glad I managed to pick this up. I don't know why it took me so long to get round to it, mainly because I got so many books, but I really, really enjoyed this. I'm not going to talk much more about it because it is the second book in this series, but it really was fantastic, and I gave this 5 out of 5 stars. Then I picked up Unremembered by Jessica Brody. This is the first book in a sci-fi, I think it's a trilogy, and I got sent this from Macmillan for a review, and wow, this was absolutely fantastic. It really was. I wasn't entirely sure what to expect for this book because the synopsis is pretty vague. It's about a girl who wakes up in the middle of the wreckage of a plane crash in the middle of the ocean, and she has absolutely no memory of what happened, or her name, or anything around her. And then a boy turns up and says her name is Serafina and that they were once in love. And it says, can she trust him, or is she safe at leaving the past unremembered? This book was absolutely fantastic and brilliant, fast-paced, action-filled. Oh, it was just absolutely incredible, and I really loved it. I loved the main character, Serafina. She was lovely, and it was really great getting to know her actual character, what she liked, what she didn't like, and her trying to remember her past with the boy that she's just met, and her eventually falling in love with him once again. It's just really amazing, and there are twists in this book that you just don't see coming. It was really, really fantastic, and I gave this 5 out of 5 stars. There is also a review of this on my blog if you'd like to check it out. I'll leave the link down below. And then I picked up Betwixt by Melissa Pearl. I wasn't really sure what to expect about this book, when I first started it. I knew it looked really, really good. It was about a girl who gets hit by a car and left for dead. She's ridiculously popular, and then the next morning she wakes up and she finds herself in her bed without a scratch on her. And she thought, oh, this is a dream. And then eventually she finds out that she's actually in between life and death. So she obviously projected herself out of her body. And unfortunately, the only person that can hear her is a boy that she publicly humiliated not that long ago. And basically, she is trying to convince him to try and help her to find her body before the person who hit her comes back to finish the job. It was really, really fantastic. I started this one day and I read nearly the entire lot of it in just that one day because it was that good. And then I finished off that the next evening. It was so good. Oh, this was just amazing, it really was. And I gave this 5 out of 5 stars too. And the last book that I read in March was Fire and Flood by Victoria Scott. I was expecting good things from this book, and it did fulfill the requirements. That doesn't sound right. I was expecting really good things from this book, and it provided. This book was absolutely fantastic. I'm not sure. It's about this girl whose brother is dying from cancer, and then she receives a little blue box on her bed with an earpiece in, and it says earpiece says that she has been chosen to compete in the Brimstone Bleed, which is this deadly competition where she will face 4 different kind of arenas. She doesn't think twice about it, and the prize for whoever wins the Brimstone Bleed is the cure to any illness. And this was amazing. There are Pandoras in this, which I can't speak about because it will ruin a lot of the book, but you'll absolutely adore it and you'll want your own Pandora by the time you finish reading this. I can't wait to read the next book in this series. I am absolutely obsessed. Although Victoria Scott's writing style is not perfect, it is still really, really good and engaging, and everything was so well developed and detailed that I could picture everything really, really vividly. So yeah, really, really loved this. So yeah, I gave this 5 out of 5 stars. There is also a review of this on my blog if you would like to check it out. I will leave the link down below. So yeah, those are the books that I read in March. These 5 and another that I just don't have. But yes, I really enjoyed pretty much all of these, and a lot of them were 5 stars. It's 5 stars, 5 stars, 5, 5, 5. Yeah. 5 of them were 5 stars and 1 was a 3.5, which I think is pretty darn good. So yes, thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a great week, and I'll have another video up for you soon. Happy reading. Bye! P.S. It's my birthday on the 15th of April. So, if you fancy buying me a book, I will leave a link to my Amazon wish list down below. Shh. I'm just kidding. But it is my birthday, and I would like happy birthday messages. That'd be nice. Thank you.